Look at this. Look at you tidying up your hair, making sure you're the camera ready.
Put the cap on.
No. Your hair looks amazing. Troy Jones, we're here for Boxwise, for Queensbury.
Yeah.
I can talk to you a little bit about that, but I want to talk to you about the fight that you've got coming up next. A fighter that I've seen, you've been moving around, you've been on Matchroom shows, and now you're going to be on a Queensbury show.
Yeah.
And you're going in against Ezra Taylor. Talk to me about that fight and how it actually got made.
We just had a phone call. My manager Lee.
Shout out Lee.
Big up Lee every time. So Lee's my manager and my coach.
Okay. 2 for 1.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. Because it's all in us. You know what I mean?
Does he eat off you twice?
Nah.
Does he take the trainer fee and the man? Sorry, Lee.
Lee's good.
Let's not dart Lee up.
Listen, if I could, I'd give Lee 50% of everything, man. Lee.
Oh,
if it weren't for me, if it weren't for Lee, I wouldn't be where I am. You know what I mean? Lee's changed me as a fighter.
Here we go. Look
Here he is. Here's a man.
Really, you know what? But shout out the camaraderie though. I like that. See, these guys are going to be fighting.
This is what's going down. This is what's going to be going down anyway. Me and Ezra just come in as well.
Ezra known as the Cannon.
Yeah. No cannon going on in Martha. No cannon going to be going on again. No, come on, man. No cannon going on. No cannon going on about.
Do I need to show Midlands loyalty?
I hope so. You can't hold the accent on camera. They know that.
No,
they know that.
I'll never change the accent.
So back to the fight. The fight, Lee got a phone call about it, and it's just a fight that makes sense. Ezra's getting talked about and bigged up like the one coming through, and I want that to be me. You know what I mean? It's going to be me. So it just makes sense. It's on for anyone. We got a phone call a while back for Louis Edmondson. That was right after my other fight. Right after Michael Stevenson.
Yes, Michael Stevenson.
The timing just weren't right. So we said the time weren't right, and then he was talking about turn the fight. I never turned anyone down. Listen, I never turned anyone down. So the timing was right. The fight makes sense. And that was it. It's the next step for me, and then we push on after that. But all eyes on him, and we'll do the business.
Fighters have to have confidence in themselves.
Yeah.
What makes you believe that you're better than Ezra? Because you can't be the same as. You got to be better than him.
Course.
Talk to me about why you believe that you're better than him. Because let's face it, you're going in as a away fighter on this. He's a Queensbury fighter. It's a Queensbury card. We know what it is.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
Well, first, that means, listen, it's a ring at the end of the day. If it's in a car park, in a big arena, on a Queensbury show matching me, that don't matter, mate. It's me and him at the end of the day. Would I think I'm better? I just think I'm a better fighter than him, and that's it. I think I've got a lot more than him, and I don't think I've shown half of what I can do yet. So I ain't got to talk about it. I just got to do it on fight night, and people are going to see what I've got. But I think I'm the better all-round fighter, and when it gets rough and ready in there over the 10, trust me, I'll be ready, and that's it.
All right then. So one of the things that you've mentioned there is you're saying that you've got heart, something that a lot of people can box, but not everyone can fight. So hopefully you can do both.
I know I can do it. And anyone who knows me, from gyms, personally, anyone knows me knows that's in me. So I ain't had to show that yet. Do you know what I mean? I think I had to show a bit in the Willings fight, a little bit, not even much then, because I was on the front foot then in that fight for the most of it. So I ain't had to show it yet. And sometimes you don't want to always have to show it's there. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, when it gets there, if it gets to that sort of part in the fight, then trust me, man, they'll see it come out of me, and they'll see it tenfold.
So talk to me about Ezra, what you know about him. Have you done any study? Do you know a little bit about him, or are you just going in there, not blind, but going in there to mainly fight off maybe instincts, not necessarily preparing for an opponent? Your words, Troy. I'm
a boxing fan, small or large. I'll watch every. So I've seen him fight. I leave that to my coach. My coach. I don't delve into things, man. I'll just be the best version of me, and I think the best version of me beats who's in front of me anyway. Like I'm not in the game to get to like English title, and that's it. There's easier ways to earn your poke in life, mate, than getting punched in there. I love the game, but I'm not a stupid kid. There's easier ways, but I know what I've got, I know what I'm capable of. But I leave that to my coach. My coach study, he gives the game plan. Listen, I'll just be the best version of me, and that's my job. His job's to put the game plan together, and it's my job to pull it off, and I will do that.
We've touched on it already, but the thoughts on being an away fighter. Then, do you feel any pressure by being an away
I
fighter?
hadn't even thought about that.
Sorry.
I hadn't
Whoops.
even thought I was.
Well done.
But obviously I am, you know. Obviously, but that ain't even popped into my head. You know me, I always have a good crowd coming over.
Yeah. I know you like to sell your tickets.
Yeah, there'll be a good crowd coming over here as well. So, am I the away fighter? If people want to think I'm the away fighter, I am. If you want to see I'm the underdog, I am. I couldn't care less, man, about that. Listen, I just know I'm turning up, and I know, like I said, when we're in the ring, there's going to be one winner, and that's going to be me.
Talk to us about IQ, Troy. Something that I've been in the gym with him. I know what he trains on. I know what he looks for. Even though allegedly he's changed trainers, that always makes me a bit nervous before a fight. I get like that. But talk to us about IQ and how you can nullify potential work that he's going to come at you with, because he's going to try and put that pressure on. How is Troy going to adapt to that style?
I can fight on the front foot. I can fight on the back foot. I can fight in close. Listen, I can do a bit of everything. Like I said,
Whatever the weather.
Whatever the weather, mate. Listen, I'm just going to do what I need to do to win, and I want that to show really what I can do in the ring. The last fight, the styles didn't really gel together, mate. He turned up a fair play. A lot more come out. He's a good kid. But I got a lot to show, mate. So if people want to go off the last performances, but the one before that against Leon, I showed a bit of other thing. I showed on the back foot, front foot. And listen, I'll adapt to what I need to be. I ain't got to think about his IQ. He'll have to think about mine. Trust me. So I ain't thinking too much about him. I just know that I've got it in there, and he'll have to think about me more than me thinking about him.
Okay. Well, the final question from me then. I'm going to ask the cliche question, which is: hopefully you watched the press conference yesterday for Daniel Dubois. Well, sorry, Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois 2, the rematch for Undisputed. It's happening at Wembley. It's on UK soil. Historic event put on by Queensbury. Give us your thoughts on that.
On the fight? On the actual fight?
Yeah. We can talk about the press conference all day, but I just want to know what you think about the fight.
On the fight, listen, I think the shot, everyone talks about the shot. It was one shot, and it weren't really low. It was on the band. It weren't low.
See, I thought it was on the band as well, you know.
It was on the band. Like, listen, you can't moan either way. You could say it was low, could say it weren't well, it was low, do you know what I mean? But listen, that was one shot. That was one shot, weren't it? And he stopped him round now, and he took in there and didn't get up. So, is he going to land the one shot? He's usually go over the hill, he don't look it, he don't see him, he ain't showed many signs of it, really. So, I know he's a Queensbury fighter at the bar, but listen, I think Usyk's the man out there. He might get old overnight, and Dubai's full of confidence at the minute, and he's full of it. So I say Usyk, but I wouldn't be shocked if Dubai puts it on him, steamrolls him, and tries to get him, mate. It's heavyweight boxing, isn't it, mate? And I do rate them both, but I wouldn't go against Usyk.
I like it, but you're looking in shape. The fight is next week. Guys, you got to get behind Troy Jones, even if you haven't already. Troy Jones on IG.
Yeah.
Get
Troy
your tickets.
Jones on IG,
the fight's in Nottingham, courtesy of Queensbury. He's going up against Ezra Taylor. We'll see what happens fight night, but all the best.
Yeah, that's it. Nice one. Appreciate you as always.
Listen,
Thank you.
anytime.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.